The Sidecar TT races continue to provide a unique spectacle around the mountain circuit and remain attractive to the best sidecar crews in the world, including these next two. Tim Reeves has a glittering CV, including 3 World Championships and 4 British Championship titles, and despite having stepped onto the TT podium twice since his debut in 2008, a win continues to elude him. This year he has his best ever chance to change that, riding for the 5-time winner TT winner Nick Crow's team with the highly rated Dipa Chouan in the passenger's chair. Ben Birchall and his brother Tom also have a World Championship title to their name as well as a British Championship victory, and TT 2012 is only their 3rd TT. But they do have the backing of a former TT winner riding for the 3-time winner Klaus Klaffenbach's new team, and will be keen to stand on the TT podium steps for the first time. So let's hear from them, eh? Let's get them out, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome onto the stage Tim Reeves and Dipa Chouan and Ben and Tom Birchall.
First of all, Tim, some spectacular footage there, greeting all the people coming up onto stage. The TT, your burning ambition now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm repeating myself every year, but yeah, everyone knows how much I want to win a TT, and there is no question, it's the biggest sidecar race in the world at the moment. And every year I come back, it seems to get more and more competitive. The sidecar crews are making better effort, and preparation's better, and bikes are better, and there's better blokes coming, through the field, and we just keep trying, and hopefully we can have a win soon.
You've gone for quite a radically different looking bodywork on the bike there.
Yeah, because of the new rules, and they've tried to slow the engine speeds down. We've put a lot of work in over the winter, and we've come up with what we think is something that looks a bit more slippery, and hopefully she'll cut through the wind a bit better and give us a bit more speed. So yeah, hopefully it'll do the job. I couldn't be in a better position really. When I was approached by Nick and Dave Hudspeth to ride for them, it was an absolute ideal opportunity for me. It allows me to be able to concentrate on my World Championship effort as well, and to ride for a 5 times winner and the current lap record holder is an absolute honour, and hopefully we can do a good performance and do him proud.
World Championships underway as well on that front. 3rd place, I think, at the opener.
Yeah, I got beaten by this fella over here, didn't I? And we had a right good battle, really, to be fair. It was a real close weekend. We had a British Championship round at Brands Hatch. I just got the better of Ben and Tom, and then last week in Magny-Cours they got the better of me. But it's good. We're great rivals on the track, and we don't mind a pint afterwards. And I just hope that we can come here and beat these old boys. I mean, the way things are looking, you've got to have grey hair or be bald to win a sidecar TT, and I'm not far away now. I've got a few grey hairs here, and as you can see, she's going bald. So I think if we can get a finger out, hopefully it'll be all right.
Well, let's have a chat with Dipash, and you'll relate to all this because you're very much the social media correspondent as well as passenger for the team.
Yeah, Nick's had me running around doing the website and Twitter and all those sorts of things to keep everyone up to date with what's going on. So at least everyone's got a clue of where we are and what we're doing, and keep their eyes peeled, really.
You've had a bit of an epic journey to Europe.
Yeah, I mean, Nick's really meticulous with his bike. I mean, we've been over to Switzerland to collect the new chassis, and we've had the fairing painted over in Germany. I mean, look at the bike, it's exquisite. It's completely different, one-off bike. I mean, and Nick's so meticulous with everything, with his bike and his preparation. I mean, you couldn't carry titanium to him. He's flat out on it all the time.
Just going to say, the amount of work that Nicky Crow does is just phenomenal, isn't it?
Well, that's right. I mean, he had his accident in 2009 now, which that's 3 years at this TT. He's got a cage on his leg and he's still in a lot of pain, but yeah, he's up every day in the morning, 6:30. Come on, Dips, get up, let's crack on with this bike. And, he's an hard man. You just can't take it away from him. I'd like to do him proud.
Absolutely, and I'm sure you will as well. Let's have a word now with your rivals, both at the World Championship and at the TT. The World Championship, we've heard Tim's version, said it was great racing and a good start for you, second place.
Yeah, definitely. Been nice to have won, but anyway, everyone on the grid wants to win. But it went well, yeah, we had a good race, and the World Championship bike's really good, and we're happy with everything that way. So yeah, we've got a good break now as well before the TT, with 5 weeks up until the TT, just to concentrate on that, so that's good as well.
You're also not having a break in between visiting the TT, you know, there's going to be a bit more continuity there this time around.
Yeah, I mean, it did affect us. I think having a year off of anything, whether it's table tennis or riding a bike, makes a difference. And you know, I didn't want to come unless we could come prepared. And this year we're more prepared than ever. You know, to be asked to ride for Quayle Racing by Claffey is just a dream come true for us, really. You know, just Claffey, the way he goes about things and what he does speaks for itself. You know, he knows what it takes to win a race here, separate to winning a World Championship, which is what we want to do as well. So it's all guns blazing. It's a new team. It's going to be strong because it's an accumulation of what we've got, what we can give, and his experience and what he can give. And accompanied with that is Andy Farragher and his input, and also our main sponsor, Mitchells and Mansfield. He's happy to back us as well with it. So yeah, I'm just excited, really, really excited.
Can see that, and just explain, I mean, in a way it sums up the Sidecar paddock, doesn't it? You've got Nicky Crowe helping you guys here. You've got Claffey, who's decided, no, I've won a couple of TTs now, time to stop. But they want to put something back, and they want to be involved still. Yeah,
well, that's the great thing about Sidecar racing. You know, it's a friend sport. You know, everybody can get along and go out hammer and tongue on the track, but you know, at the end of the day, we can still help each other out. But you know, what we've got is a good, strong team for this year, and the guys that helping us are just second to none. And, you know, we're coming here keen, and we've done our own work, and we're ready for it, and we want to pull out 2 good results.
Okay, Chris, any messages, questions?
Englyn? Hello. Lad. Yes, right. Sidecar racing is just fantastic. This is a tweet in about all you Sidecar guys. You guys are unbelievable. Age is no limit, Tim. Live the dream, it says.
Was that at me or Tim?
No.
That one was going bald, I think.
Oh, right, okay. Not me. You caught the sun a bit today there, Tim, I think, up Milltown, look at things.
Yeah, thanks, mate. I do believe I've actually got more hair than you, though.
That's not odd.
You should become a sidecar driver, I do believe.
That's no achievement.
I'll just refresh this as well.
Ginger hair I can see there, Tom, is it?
Maybe, yeah.
Just got another one in here, and this to me is what the TT is all about. I'm supposed to be revising my biology. Sod that, I'm going to listen to the TT launch instead. That's what it's about, eh? It's fair enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it then for, well, it's going to be a fantastic, sure couple of Sidecar racers. Tim Reeves, Dipesh Chan, and Tom and Ben Burchill.
Just a couple more tweets you've just had in as well. Remember, is the address again, Dan? The address again there, at IOM_TT. You want to tweet your questions or your comments. Watching the TT live, says Alison Hindle. Good to see Gary Johnson down to his dating weight. Whatever that means, no idea. Has it been confirmed Michael Dunlop competing in the sidecars? We'll ask him about that later on. What else have we got? Another one here. I think Pennsylvania, was it? In America, yeah. So glad you're streaming this live, watching from Pennsylvania in the USA. I adore the TT. So there you go, reaching far and wide. There have been some fantastic newcomers at the TT in recent years. A lot of this success has been down to the experts tutoring provided by the rider liaison officers, Richard Milky Quayle and Johnny Barton. Together, they provide new riders to the mountain circuit with a mixture of experience and enthusiasm, and riders who have been schooled by the pair include some of the best of the current TT stars, names like Cameron Donald, Connor Cummins, Keith Amor, Steve Plater, James Hillier, Gary Johnson, Simon Andrews and David Johnson are just a few that have benefited from their advice. Let's have a look at some of these guys in action.
Because that's your biggest thing as newcomers now, is knowing what you're approaching. You've got to know what you approach, because obviously if you know what you're approaching, that gives you the confidence to go faster through it. And all the way up out the barrel actually in the air, just flat out as quick as the thing will go. So what gear do you go past the pedal section? Third, second? Fourth. Fourth? Yeah. Steady then.
34. Yeah, exactly. It's all these corners are fast, you know, it's over 100 mile an hour corner. So again, little jump here, big wheelie here.
Revving it out. Back on it again. Don't go in too early again. Late apex, go in too early, you're going to be in trouble, okay? So late apex, we'll see how bumpy it is. All things just patters around. And then next thing, by the time you get back on the gas again, it's wheeling on the exit, out by the white line.
He does that noise very well, doesn't he? Extremely well. Now, this year's newcomer intake could turn out to be as good as any of them. Carl Bomber Harris has an incredible CV featuring as a European Championship and, of course, 3 British Supersport Championships titles as well, as claiming factory rides and podiums in the British Superbike Championship with Honda, Yamaha and Suzuki. Like Carl, Lee Johnson also has a British Championship to his name, having won the 2008 British Superstock 600cc Championship, still aged just 23. Lee, a regular top 6 finisher in British Supersport Championships, is also making his TT debut in 2012. Jimmy Storer is one of the fastest riders currently on the British Supersport Championship, and road race fans may recognise his name from the Macau Grand Prix, where he has finished 7th for the past couple of years, beating many of the established TT stars in the process. So let's talk to some of these 3 exciting prospects for TT 2012, along with their teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome TT newcomers Carl Harris, Lee Johnson and Jimmy Storer, Richard Milky Quayle and Johnny Barton.
Got to talk to the teachers first.
We've got them.
There's a lot more than obviously just bringing the newcomers on. There's all the safety aspects of the TT that the organisers take very seriously.
Yeah, we do. It's not just about finding lads and bringing them over and you know, just wanting to do the TT. We want their whole experience to be a great fun time, a safe time, but most importantly, we want these guys to be the future of the TT. We want them to come back year after year after year. So it's important that me and Milky give them as much of the tools that they need to make it a successful and an enjoyable 2 weeks for themselves. But more importantly, they come back for the 2nd year, 3rd year, and also importantly that they go back and tell their mates that there is other racing outside of the BSB paddock.
And the 2 of you are doing this while still maintaining full-time jobs as well.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I don't know what Milky thinks, but I love it weekends when they come over. It gets me out with taking the kids out and all that. We go out with the lads and have a few beers and bits and pieces. But that's what, yeah, we try and make it fun, as well as, you know, the serious side, that, you know, they've got to do their homework and learn the course. Well, we try and make their time over here a bit of fun and prepare them for the TT.
Let's have a word with Milky here, and we just launched today Manx Radio TT365, and one item we found from the archive, which I don't think has been played in full, was you doing a commentary of the whole lap, which we will play, and you were making the noises similar to what we saw up there, so we'll share that with the audience, so sorry about that.
No, don't bother doing that, no.
The teaching side of it then, these guys come over, they want to, well, give us a typical example of really what advice they want from you straight away, because they'll want to do their own thing, they'll have done their homework as well.
Well, you know, obviously everyone's at different standards and levels when they tip up here at the TT. You know, some people have grown up around it, been around the paddock lots and lots of times with their dad or their family and stuff, and then obviously some lads have never even seen the place before, so everyone's at different starting levels. Some people have helped out other friends in the paddock before and stuff, so they've got a bit of a general idea what's going on, whereas some lads, like I say, just tip up and they go, you know, which way do I go here? So ultimately we take them around the course and show them where to go and what to look for and what to watch out for, and you know, hopefully keep safe and go fast sort of thing. So
I think Chris has got
no, just
a
about
tweet,
these,
have you?
It's about these cars again. It's serious things. Normally with Milky, nothing serious. But these cars, HMN 309P and Man 24P. Now, I do have the names of the people, and I'm going to have to name and shame you.
Quite
okay?
right.
Mr. Dugdale and Mr. O'Shea are the owners of these vehicles. HMN 309P and Man 24P. Mr. Dugdale and Mr. O'Shea. They have to be shifted now. Could you please report to reception, because I think you're going to get a severe telling off, so could you please shift your vehicles? Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, get them moved.
I thought I was going to say Mr. Johnny Barton then.
Just finally then, guys, the rewards that you get from this. When we've just heard some of the newcomers that you've tutored, you know, names like Steve Plater and Connor Cummins, Gary Johnson, of course, winning last year. That must give you both a sense of satisfaction as well.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, obviously, there's lots of TT riders in here this evening and lots of TT fans and stuff, and we have got the best motorcycle race in the world and the best racetrack on our doorstep here. You know, it's absolutely phenomenal. And, you know, all we're trying to do is help these boys experience what we've experienced, and it is the absolute ultimate. When these boys set off in Bray Hill there in 5 weeks' time, they're just going to, in the pants, do you know what I mean? It's going to be unbelievable. It is just sensational. It's the best thing you could actually wish to do on a motorbike. So, you know, I'm just happy to pass them on and help these boys experience it and, you know, and do it. You know, it was an honour to ride on the TT course, and these boys are going to love it, absolutely love it.
Well, let's have a word with Jimmy first of all. And are you looking forward to your pants at the bottom of Bray Hill?
I definitely have been looking forward to doing that for a couple of years now. So,
tell us, last year, of course, you were due to come here, weren't you? And it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, put a bit of effort in last year to learn the course and come over and crashed on the Wednesday before. So I let a lot of people down by not being able to ride.
So you must have been really chomping at the bit to come this year after missing last year when you built yourself up.
I definitely was ready last year. I came to watch last year and had to go home because I was that disappointed that I wasn't riding.
You've also got a team full of experience with newcomers. It's where Cameron Donald started, David Johnson started there as well 2 years ago. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, definitely. They're a great team. Great people to ride for.
Looking forward to it then?
Definitely.
And the work these guys do then, tell us about the input you get from them.
You can't thank them enough, the time and effort they put into it. You'd struggle without them, really. Every time you phone them, they'll help you. They'll do anything for you to help you as well. Pointers in the course, daft things, signposts. And
we wish you well, Jimmy, and let's have a word with Carl Harris as well, a three-time British Supersport champion, and now about to become a TT rider. Share those thoughts with us.
Yeah, no, that's right. No, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, it's every time I'm coming over here, looking at the circuit, and it's phenomenal, and just want to get out on a bike now and ride it properly.
You have to do your own homework as well. So what sort of preparation have you been doing?
Oh, I've just been doing like what the guys told me to do, like to watch DVDs. We've been over here a few times, just going around in the car and just learning the job the best I can at the minute, you know. And I mean, I'll be learning it again when I get on a bike, and it's gonna be totally different again. So, but if we can try and learn it the best I can at the minute, then it's great.
And Milky, then we've just seen a demonstration up there on the screen. Does he ever shut up on a lap
no,
round?
he's proper. When I first went out with him, he's just like it's mind blowing. Like, I felt like I'd done a race with him when I did my first lap. He's like this here and this and that, and it's just mind blowing what he comes out with and how well he does it. Yeah, it's good.
So a big help.
Oh yeah, massive. Yeah, but I don't want to experience anything you've done round here, Milky. That is one thing.
Well said.
He's telling me when he crashed over a mountain when he first thing, and he had to chuck his helmet into the bloody road to tell people that he'd crashed because it'd be foggy or something. And yeah, I'm not into that sort of carry on, boy. So.
Listen, we wish you well, Carl. Let's have a word with Lee as well. Lee, you have already become, of course, a British champion as well, but this is a whole different ball game.
Yeah, it makes tracks in England look very safe all of a sudden. Like people be complaining about barriers and stuff in the way, but that's the least of your worries over here, to be honest, isn't it?
What's the best bit of advice then that you've had from these rider liaison officers?
I don't think I'm really allowed to say that on
well,
this,
okay, the best broadcastable advice that you've had.
No, to be totally honest, like, it's a bit sick really, but I watch him every night before I go to bed and I'm listening to him talking about what he's doing, so it's a bit weird really, but without the two of them, like, I know lads obviously come here years ago and they had to do it all themselves, and it's really cheating, like the amount of help we're getting as such, like, and even the help everybody from the TT gives to get us over and get track time and everything, it's obviously making the job a lot safer, so it's obviously a big help.
And that's a fairly unique thing, isn't it? You don't really get taught at many places you go to.
No, in the British Championship, nobody really wants to tell you anything, like, so it's nice. Even like as far as like the Northwest or any road racing goes, it's so friendly, and like you come here and all anybody wants to do is talk and chat and say what's going on and stuff. Like it's a lovely atmosphere to ride in.
Of course, road racing, no stranger to it in your part of the world.
Yeah, it's obviously with the Northwest and Ulster Grand Prix and even all the small road races, like growing up, that's all anybody did. Like you had to make the step over to England if you wanted to do track racing. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the Northwest and the Ulster Grand Prix as well.
Okay, Mr. Kinley, have we got any?
We have.
Oh dear.
Quayle's in for it, I tell you. There's one here though from Hazel Wick's party. It says, "You're the best," from all the guys at Al's Motorcycles. Of course, well done to them. Question for Carl Harris from Stuart Lee Inman. Are you setting yourself any targets for this year, position or lap times?
I want to try and do a 1:30 and obviously try and face up podium. You know, I'm not out there. I'm just going to go out there, enjoy myself, and if the fast lap times come, great, and if it don't, damn it. I mean, I'm going to be back there next year, and that's when I'm going to start improving and just doing my best, yeah.
Okay, that's a question there.
Eh?
Another one here says, "Hey Milky."
Yeah, do some big jumps, that is for sure.
Big jumps is right.
Yeah.
A question, Paul Owen. Can Milky give us a special sound effect from the start to Quarterbridge? He is.
Here we go.
Yes. It kind of echoes round, yeah. Kind of echoes a bit that. I think we're up to date there as well. Oh, another one from Lozaloo. Milky Quayle is a legend. Fact. There you are. Look at that, Quayle. All right.
Could I ask a question?
Yeah.
Right, do you know when you guys first come to the TT, did someone do the sort of job that you do? So you had to just do it off your own back, yeah? Yeah, right. That's what I was just wondering, that. yeah, that's right.
Just got one more from the top row. There's a load of guys up there. We love you, Milky. Get back to the TT from all of us in the top row. Who's that? That's them lot up there, so there you go. It's the wife. Is Iliam in bed? Tim.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Johnny Barton and Richard Milky Quayle, the teachers and the students for this year. And we've got Jimmy Storer, Lee Johnson and Carl Harris.